So we recently have been working on a few different multi-residential opportunities. Now we don't come across these too often, but we do like them as investment opportunities. It's a different type of asset class to kind of include into a portfolio, and they're dealt with differently than typically than single-family residential. So I want to touch on a couple of these things, just so you guys are kind of aware, and if there's any interest, obviously let us know. When you have 5+ units, it's considered a multi-residential investment, and these operate differently from, like I said, the single family. The lending is different. You've got commercial lending available for those types of opportunities. And because of that, the lenders look at it from the actual, like from the business perspective. So does the investment make money? Does it cash flow? And if it does, they'll lend you that money based on just that. They don't look at your personal finances and your personal credit and your income in order to qualify you, which is nice because you're not reliant on what you're personally, making or generating. You do need a down payment, and sometimes you'll need a significant one because these tend to, cost a bit more. But depending where you go in the city, there's opportunities in Kitchener that might go for $1.5–2 million as an example. And it's still approachable. But then again, you still need a significant down payment, so that obviously it's not for everybody. But these types of investments also cash flow better than single family residential. They're typically positive cash flow, meaning you're making money every month, right? Every year, which is great because you're not relying solely on the capital appreciation of the asset like you do with single family, detached or condos, where especially in the GTA, you're not even cash flow neutral. The appreciation can be large if the market's doing well. True investors want cash flow. And if you can get capital appreciation as well, that's even better. And that's typically the way these investments will run. What investors will also typically look for is some upside, meaning if there's an apartment building that has low rent, as an example, tenants have been there for a while, the investor is going to want the opportunity to improve that building so they can generate higher rent. So as tenants turn over or as they leave, they'll go in there, they'll improve the unit, and they'll increase the rent, which increases the performance of the investment, which is again what you want, and that increases the valuation of that property. Those are kind of 3 nuggets when it comes to multi-residential properties that might spark some interest. So if anyone has any questions, reach out anytime. We'd be happy to share some insight and some opportunities that might be available.